Yeah, from the back porch, and black kid with dreams by any means to seize some cell phone keys to a black portion. That American pie, he just wanna portion. Product of that environment that he was forced in. Change course when it's out of control.
After a wild opener, we get back at it in Game 2 of the NBA Finals on EA Sports. We are at United Center in the Windy City. Tonight, the Chicago Bulls getting set to match up with the San Antonio. Hi again, everyone. Alongside Jay Williams, I'm Ed Cohen. Jay, you look at your former team, the Bulls. Coming into play, they were victorious in Game 1. And that's what you want to begin any series, but especially the NBA Finals.
And Game 1 went as expected. But now, as the higher seed, you still got to take care of business in Game 2. As a road team, all you're looking to do is split one of these first 2 games.
Offensive board. Aldridge. Nothing going here on that drive. From the outside, no good. Parker with it, just underway. Happier with us for Game 2. Tough make through traffic.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Fires the 3. Textbook defense. Bulls with it. To Wendell Carter. Goes to the right side. Levine to Markkanen. Fires the 3. The rebound taken by the Spurs. Murray with it. Down 2 to Aldridge. Oh, Carter.
Whoa! Get that out of here.
Message sent, Jay. And that one out of bounds off his spur. Carter. To Levine. Oh, bad pass. Taken away by the Spurs. Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul.
Just remember an old saying here. You're only as good as your last shot, and your last shot went in. So it's time to get going.
Markkanen. Deep right corner to Markkanen. Oh, they call him for the foul.
He took a chance. That's the right call.
Markkanen throws it up with the interception.
Pick up that sense of urgency. Here's a chance to break the tie.
Blocked away by Markkanen.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Chicago basketball lobs it up, flushes down the slam. Jay, that's a strong connection.
And it's always about the play before the play. Look how the eyesight was able to connect between 2 players. We call that an eyesight contract. Because when you have a contract that's signed, sealed, and then delivered like that, that's how great plays are made.
Carter to Parker. Markkanen to Parker. Zach Levine, good on the quick release that time.
Every hero needs a good sidekick. Nice find to set up a 3.
Deep 3 at the buzzer. A 3-pointer at the buzzer is good. They can check it all they want, but that clearly was fired in time. And it gives them the lead after 1 quarter. Jay, one quarter down. Both sides getting a feel for where this game is going.
I really like what I'm seeing. Both teams look engaged. There's some trash talking going on the court. I think this has a making to be a big-time game.
Foot was on the line. It's a turnover. San Antonio ball. Parker into the front court. Down by one. To Levine. Beyond the arc for three. And Zach Levine wide open. Knocks down the three.
You know, when I think about Zach Levine, I almost think about a high-priced sports car that is stuck in third gear. Now, the things he can do in third gear is off the charts. I'd rather have that problem than not have it. But it always leaves you wondering, what if we got this car to fourth, fifth, maybe even sixth gear? Now, that could be something.
Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
Buries it on the catch and shoot.
I hope everyone here knows the golden rule. Guys, remember, sharing is caring.
Spurs will take the timeout. They'll catch their breath in what's now a 5-point game. This time down.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Going to launch beyond the arc and knocks it down. And Jay, so much better to get that three-point shot than one instead from 22 feet.
Ooh, welcome to the new reality. Positionless basketball. Bigs are now PGs with the ability to drain threes.
Baseline drive. Doesn't have the touch. No good.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great contest, or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking about that the entire next possession.
Zach Levine, terrific shooting. He's 4 for 5.
A two-time dunk champion, I love watching Zach Levine play. But you can't become obsessed with just attacking the rim. You have to continue to expand your game and really get... Oh! And he can't keep it in off the block.
Man, that was impressive. Can't connect. Parker with it. It's an 8-point lead. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish it.
Flushes down the slam.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
Spurs in possession. Lets it fly from long range, shakes free, and hits.
Man, you making people dance out there? I see you with the footwork.
Marketing slams it down.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player in his own space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right, he can attack. He's playing on that court by himself.
Deep three at the buzzer. Good. A three at the buzzer. Everything going right so far as they've extended the lead. We've reached halftime here in Game 2. Let's get you to Orlando, where we say hello to Jalen Rose in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen.
It's time for the Rose Report at halftime, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. The Bulls, dominated this matchup from the opening tip. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. These are the guys getting buckets for the Chicago Bulls. The Spurs may be in the building, but they did not show up for this game. At this point, it's all about pride and mental toughness. A comeback is not impossible, but it's also not likely. These are the guys getting buckets for the San Antonio Spurs.
Game track. Blocks.
The Chicago Bulls have been making the kind of defensive impact that can affect the team mentally. After a lot of those blocks, you'll start to see guys more hesitant and second-guessing shot opportunities.
Player of the half.
Zach LaVine did a great job of reading the defense and exploiting the opportunities where he can make the most damage. He's definitely feeling it.
Who was cold?
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete, but even the best players have off nights. Today has just been one of those nights for this guy. We handpicked them for you. Here are the top plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
Back to Ed and Jay to bring you the second half action.
To Zach LaVine. The drive, right to the basket. Count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle.
Ed, I have so much admiration for guys that continue to hunt their shot. They're playing the second half like it was the first 5 minutes of the ball game. Those natural-born leaders are guys that will consistently lead your team to the promised land.
Nothing going here on that drive. Count the basket.
Oh, man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size, but in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way. From long range. Can't go down. Smothering defense.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
To Wendell Carter. Stuffs it down with authority.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
To Parker. No good. Oh, it looked like he may have gotten him there. The jumper's off the mark. That's rebounded by the Spurs. Aldridge. And takes it away.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort is off the charts.
Chicago with the possession to Markkanen. Knocks it down from mid-range.
It just seems like nobody can stop him but him. Once he's found his offensive swag, that boy's deadly.
Knocks down a tough shot. Now a smothering defense.
The one thing we know for certain in this league, it doesn't matter how big the margin is, you can always put together a run and get back in this one.
Marking it to Parker. Nice pass to set things up. Trying to cash in. Rebound taken down by Markkanen. Parker into the front court. Shot clock turned off as they try to extend the lead. How's this for a hot start? He's 5 of 5 from three-point range.
And I get mesmerized every time I watch him shoot. Great release, up and down, comes down in the same spot every time.
For three, this young man with a great stroke, even when it's well defended.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
There's the buzzer. 3 quarters complete. Nice cushion for the Bulls. It's the Spurs with the basketball as we begin the 4th quarter, and not a whole lot you could do in this situation. Other than give it your best shot.
And players don't like to hear this, Ed, but the reality of the matter is this is a character-building opportunity. Yes, you may lose this game, but that does not mean that you do not fight each and every possession.
Carter to Parker. And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. Free throws coming up.
I can't believe I'm about to say this about an NBA team because this is what I say to my grammar school team. But just because a team is down on the scoreboard doesn't mean you stop playing hard and smart. You really have nothing to lose, but really good habits to gain.
Jabari Parker at the line for 2 shots. A career 74% free throw shooter. First free throw is good. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. He throws it down. He's been a one-man show, but Jay, they're still down in this one.
He's their lone bright star, their only star tonight. Some other of the supporting cast members really need to step up.
Here comes the screen. Markkanen. To Parker. Levine. Parker. It's corralled by San Antonio. Blocked away by Markkanen.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
He has had the hot hand tonight. He's now 6 for 6 from beyond the arc.
And I say keep feeding him the ball. If he's not going to miss, let's make sure our offense centers around him.
Levine to Markkanen. Fine to shoot. 4-3. Oh, he couldn't get it to go. The follow won't go either. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Message received. Well defended. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
You know, it reminds me, Ed, of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with the fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
To Levine. Here comes the screen. Knocks it down off the step back.
And there's nothing more mentally intimidating for your opponent than when your own teammates are unselfish and make sure that you get the ball because they want you to drop 70 on them, maybe like Devin Booker did last year.
That's rebounded by San Antonio. To Murray. Scores from the post.
Old school equals high percentage.
The Bulls take this one. Capping off a dream season, they've captured their first NBA title since 1995. For my partner Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been the NBA playoffs on EA Sports. Find out more at easports.com. Until next time, good night.
Here, and I've got your EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Bulls dominated this game from beginning to end. They did it with blocks, and they did it with steals. More to the point, they did it with excellent defense. They committed to the grind and got rewarded as a result. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Chicago Bulls. The Spurs seemed to give up on this game as it got more challenging. Losses like this become main discussion topics in the media. So hopefully this team is ready to answer the tough questions. It's not going to be fun. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the San Antonio Spurs.
Game track. Assists.
As you can see in the highlights, this team did a great job of staying competitive and putting in the necessary effort to get the win.
Player of the game.
Zach LaVine put up the kind of points that made him an easy choice for this award. He couldn't be stopped, and when he realized he was in the zone, he just took it to another level.
Who was cold?
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete, but even the best players have their off nights. Today was just one of those days for this guy. Here's our top plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose, and it's been our pleasure to present you with some NBA basketball.